Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So yesterday we were seeing Cauchy integral formula. So we will see. We'll continue with that. You can just take down evaluate integral. One minute. Yeah. Evaluate using Cauchy integral formula. Evaluate using Cauchy integral formula. Integral over C. Integral over C. Sine 3z. Sine 3z divided by z plus pi by 2. Z plus pi by 2 into dz. Into dz. Where C is the circle. Mod z is equals to 5. Where C is the circle, mod z is equals to 5. So whenever they are asking to write a Cauchy integral formula, write down the integral formula. So we know that Cauchy integral formula is given by, how it is given, ma? Integral over C, f of z dz divided by z minus a is equals to 1 by 2 pi I. 1 by 2 pi I into integral over C, f of z dz into z minus a is equals to f of a. This is your Cauchy integral formula. Now compare this. When you compare this, what's the value of a here? What's the value of a here? Minus pi by 2. What is your f of z? What is your f of z? Sine 3z. Okay. Now check whether a lies inside this circle. What is the pi by 2 value? What's the pi value? 3.14. So 3.14 divided by 2, which is minus 1.57. So minus 1.5 here, circle is with radius 5. So therefore, clear here, a is equals to minus 1 by 2 lies inside the given region. Mod z is equals to 5. Lies inside the given region. Mod z is equals to 5. Okay. So therefore, you can use Cauchy integral formula and find out the value of this. Therefore, integral over C sine 3z divided by z plus pi by z plus pi by 2 into dz will be equal to 2 pi a into f of a. F of a is nothing but f of pi by 2. Now you have to find f of pi by 2. What is f of pi by 2? Your f of x is equals to sine 3z. F of z is equals to sine 3z. So this will be equal to sine 3 pi by 2. So find. Yeah. What is the value of sine 3 pi by 2? Sorry, minus, right? Yeah, minus a pi by 2. Sorry, ma. It is f of minus pi by 2. So sine of minus 3 pi by 2. What is sine of minus theta, ma?
Minus sin theta.
Minus sine theta. So minus 2 pi I into sine 3 pi by 2. So tell me the value of sine 3 pi by 2. What's the value of sine pi by 2? Sine 3 pi by 2. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 1 by 4 pi by 4. What's the value? 1. 1 or minus 1?
Minus 1. Minus 1 will become 1.
Yeah. So you get 2 pi I into minus
1, ma'am.
Okay. So answer is 2 pi I. Is it clear? Okay. Again, we'll do one more problem in the same manner. Using Cauchy integral formula, find the value of. Using Cauchy integral formula, find the value of z power 4 divided by z square plus 2z plus 5. Z plus 4 divided by z square plus 2z plus 5 into dz, where C is the circle, mod z plus 1 minus I equal to 2. Where C is the circle, mod z plus 1 minus I equal to 2. Okay. Now, to evaluate this, first we will try to write it in the normal form. That is, f of z divided by z minus a form. So we should find the quadratic equation. Using the quadratic equation, we will solve this. Okay. So what will happen? You have z square plus 2z plus 5. Okay, this is your equation. So when you have to solve this, you will solve for z. So minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4 into a into c divided by 2 into a. So once you simplify this, you'll get minus 2 plus or minus root of 4 5s are 20 minus 4. So minus 16. So minus 16 by 2. So you'll get minus 2 plus or minus minus 16, right? So minus I4. So 4i divided by 2 divided by 2. So what are the points you get? Minus 2 plus or minus I2. Minus 2 plus, sorry, why I am writing 2 here? It is when I divide it, it will become 1 ma. So minus 1 plus or minus I2. These are the points. Minus 1 plus or minus I2. Now the given function, okay, your what is that? Your z square plus 2z plus 1, sorry, 2z plus 5. How can you write it? You can write it as z minus of minus 1 plus 2i into z minus of minus 1 minus 2i. So that means what? Z minus of, okay, let me write it like this. Why should I write it again? So you can rewrite the given f of z like this. Now what will happen to your integral? Let us check with the integral. Now what is your integral? Integral over c z plus 4 divided by z square plus 2z plus 5 into dz. You can rewrite this as integral over c z plus 4 divided by z minus of minus 1 plus 2i into z minus of minus 1 minus 2i into dz. Is this is in the form of f of z divided by z minus a? No. So you have to use partial fractions and split the terms. Then only we can apply Cauchy integral theorem. But before applying the partial fractions, what you can do is, you can tell me which is a singular point and which is a non-singular point here. How will you find out? Okay, instead of that, I don't want even to say as a singular and non-singular point. Tell me which point will lie inside and which point will lie outside the given region. First of all, we'll see the region. What is given region? What is the given region? Mod of z plus 1 minus I equal to 2. So what is this? So you'll get x plus iy plus 1 minus I equal to 2. Correct? So you'll get x plus 1 plus I into y minus 1, correct? I into y minus 1 equal to 0. So what is this? It is a circle. It is a circle with a center at minus 1 comma 1 and radius 2. And the radius 2. Here given region is circle with center at, I can write it as center at minus 1 comma minus I. Minus 1. So plus I can write it as center at minus 1 comma plus I with radius 2. With radius 2. Now check now which point lie inside. This point or this point will lie inside the region. Check and tell me which point lies inside the circle. What is a z0 here? Minus 1 plus 2. Here minus 1 comma minus 2. So which will lie inside?
And both of them.
Both of them will not lie here because the radius is 2. What's the center here, ma? Minus 1 comma 1. Where will be minus 1 comma 1? X equal to minus 1 will be here. X equal to 1 will be somewhere here. So center is 2. So when you draw the center, here it will even take this. This one 2. Like this, yes. Now tell me which point will lie inside. What is the other point we have? Here we have minus 1 plus 2, minus 1 minus 2. So which will lie inside and which will lie outside?
Minus 1 plus 2 is inside.
-1 plus 2 will lie inside. So what is the point here? -1 plus 2 will lie inside. What about -1 minus 2? -1 minus 2 will not lie inside because here you have. Huh?
Yeah, ma'am, it will lie outside.
It will lie outside. You understand? So you can just write down here z is equals to -1 comma 2. Okay, you can write down like this. Z is equals to -1 comma 2 lies inside given circle, and z is equals to -1 comma -2 lies outside the given circles. Okay, z is equals to -1 comma, what is that? -1 comma, yeah, -1 comma -2 lies outside the circle. So what you can do is, since you are not able to write this in a proper form, you can take the point whichever is lying outside the circle to the numerator and make that as f of z. Only that point you can take. You cannot take this point. So I can rewrite the given function. I can rewrite the given function integral or c z plus 4 divided by, I have z minus of -1 plus 2i into z minus of -1 minus 2i. I can rewrite into dz. I can rewrite it as integral over z plus 4 divided by z plus 1 plus 2i. I'm taking this point, z plus 1 plus 2i to the numerator, divided by z minus of -1 plus 2i. Why? Because -1 plus 2 lies inside. This is lying outside. So I'm just taking to that to the numerator and I can write it. Now, what is your point here? Here, what is the point A? A is equals to -1 plus 2i. And what is your f of z, ma? F of z is z plus 4 divided by z plus 1 plus 2i. Z plus 1, 2i. Now, by Cauchy integral formula, integral over c, okay, integral over c, your z plus 4 divided by z square plus 2z plus 5 into dz, you can write it as 2 pi I into f of a. What is your f of a? F of a is -1 plus 2i. -1 plus 2y. Now this will be equal to 2 pi I into, what is your f of z, ma? F of z is z plus 4. So z plus 4 means -1 plus 2y plus 4 divided by z plus 1 plus 2y. What is z? Z is -1 plus 2y plus 1 plus 2y. Now simplify this. 2 pi I. So you'll get 2i, 3 plus 2i. 3 plus 2i divided by -1 plus 1 will be getting cancelled and you will get 4i. 2i plus 2i, it is 4i. I and I will be getting cancelled. 2 and 4 will be getting cancelled. Your answer is pi by 2 into 3 plus 2i. Pi by 2 into 3 plus 2i. Is it clear? Anyone has any doubt in this problem? Actually, what we have to do, ma, see, listen, we have to apply here partial fractions. But since we have I involved, doing the partial fractions will be complicated. You can try in some other way. Only if the point is not lying inside, you can take it to the numerator. If both the points are lying inside, you cannot think of that. You can only think of partial fractions. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone has any doubts, you can ask. See, I'll do one more.
Next slide.
This one, ma?
No, ma'am, the slide where you took the point to the numerator.
Yeah, this is the point. This is the slide. See, I took this point to the numerator because this is lying outside. And that I took it as f of z.
Ma'am, so your f of z is actually z plus 4 divided by this point.
Yes, here
Okay.
I've taken.
Okay.
See, I'm writing it very briefly because you have to understand. Actually, you can do all these things in the side and just write the problem directly also. Okay. Let us do one more problem so that you will understand it. Evaluate integral over c sine pi z square plus cos pi z square. Evaluate sin pi z square plus cos pi z square into z minus 1 into z minus 2. Where into dz, where C is the circle, mod z is equals to 3. C is the circle, mod z is equals to 3. See here you can see mod z is equals to 3. So minus 2 and minus 1 both will lie inside. So only criteria what you have to do is you have to apply partial fractions. Okay, so to do the partial fractions you can take now 1 by z minus 1 into z minus 2 you can take. So you can take this as a by z minus 1 plus b by z minus 2 and find the value of a and b. So a into z minus 2 plus b into z minus 1. So put z is equals to 2, you will get b equal to 1. So you'll get b equal to 1. Put z is equals to 1. Z is equals to 1, you will get a equal to minus 1. A equal to minus 1. So therefore, your integral over, so no, before that I'll write down this. Therefore, 1 by z minus 1 into z minus 2 is equals to a by z minus 1. So minus 1 by z minus 1 plus 1 by z minus 2. So therefore your given integral over C sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 into z minus 2 can be rewritten as integral over 1 by z minus 1. I'll write it like this, ma. 1 by z minus 2 minus 1 by z minus 1. I wrote this term first and then the other term, so that's easy for us. Into sin pi z square plus cos pi z square. Okay, into sin pi z square plus cos pi z square into dz. Now I'll split it. I can split this as integral over C sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 2 into dz minus integral sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 into dz. Now you can see it is a normal form, something like f of z by z minus a, f of z by z minus a. So using Cauchy integral formula, okay, in the first integral, I'll rewrite it using Cauchy integral formula. Your given region is mod z is equals to 3. Okay, mod z is equals to 3. And what is the point in the first integral? I'll write it here. The point in the first integral is 2. Point in the first integral is 2. So integral over sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 2 into dz, z minus 2 into dz minus integral over mod z is equals to 3. The point here is 1. A equal to 1. You have sin pi z square plus cos pi z square divided by z minus 1 into dz. Now using Cauchy integral formula, I can write this as 2 pi I into f of 2 and minus here also minus 2 pi I into f of 1. What is my f of z here? Using Cauchy integral formula, this is there. So what is your f of z here? Compare this, ma. A equal to 2, we got it. What is f of z in the both the case?
Sin pi z square plus cos pi.
Very good. F of z is equals to sin pi z square plus cos pi z square. Okay, so you can write this as 2 pi I into f of 2. F of 2 means so sin 4 pi plus cos 4 pi minus 2 pi I into sin pi plus cos pi. Okay, so what you will get 2 pi I into sin n pi is 0, cos 4 pi, so it will become 1. The second integral minus 2 pi I sin pi is 0, cos pi is minus 1. So plus 2 minus plus 2 pi I plus 2 pi I will become 4 pi I. The answer is 4 pi I. Anyone has any doubts?
Oh, ma'am.
You can write here itself f of z also. F of z, what is f of z in that integral? According to your this one. Okay. Oh, I wrote it in the middle. Sure. One minute, wait, ma. I think now the flow is correct, right? Yes. Okay. Oh. Next one. Evaluate integral over c e power 2z divided by z plus 1 whole power 4. Evaluate e power 2z divided by z plus 1 whole power 4 into dz, where c is the circle, mod z is equals to 2. C is the circle, mod z is equals to 2. Can we apply quasi-integral formula here? What is
No.
quasi-integral formula? 1 by 2 pi I into integral over c f of z divided by z minus a into dz. But here we have some power. You cannot apply quasi-integral formula. So what we have to apply?
Ma'am, different derivatives formula.
Very good. Quasi-integral formula for derivatives. So write down. We know that quasi-integral formula for derivatives. Quasi-integral formula for derivatives. So what is the formula I gave for the quasi-integral formula for the derivatives? F power n of a. Okay. F power n of a will be equal to n factorial into 2 pi I. N factorial divided by 2 pi I integral over c f of z divided by z minus a whole power
Plus 1.
n plus 1. Whole power n plus 1. To dz. Now compare this. So here you can rewrite this as integral over c f of z divided by z minus a whole power n plus 1 into dz will be equal to 2 pi I by n factorial into f power n of a, because that only is there in the left hand side. Now compare it. On comparing, what we get? What's the value of a? A value is
Minus 1.
minus 1. What is your f of z? E
raised to
power
3.
2z. What is your n here? N
3,
is
ma'am.
3. N is 3. Okay. So when you compare this, you can rewrite this as integral over c e power 2z divided by integral over c e power 2z divided by, what is that question again, ma? Z plus 1 whole power 4. Correct. Z plus 1 whole power 4 into dz. You can write this as n factorial 2 pi I divided by n factorial. So 2 pi I divided by n factorial is 3 factorial. Okay. N factorial is 3 factorial. If you want, you can write this as 3 plus 1. Okay. 3 factorial into f power n. F power n is f triple dash. N is equals to 3, right? So f triple dash. N denotes dash here. F triple dash of minus 1. F triple dash of minus 1 is the answer. Now let us do it. What is your f of z, ma? F of z is equals to e power 2z. F of z is e power 2z. Find f dash of z. F dash of z will be 2 e power 2z. What will be f double dash of z? 4 e power 2z. What will be f triple dash of z? 8 e power 2z. But what we want? F triple dash of minus 1. So it will be 8 e power minus 2. It will be 8 e power minus 2. Now substitute it. This will be equal to 2 pi I into 1 by 3 factorials. 1 into 2 into 3 into 8 into e power minus 2. So 2 and 2 will be getting cancelled. So we'll get pi I by 3, 8 pi I by 3 into e power minus 2. 8 pi I by 3 into e power minus 2. You all understood? When to apply Cauchy integral formula? When to apply Cauchy integral formula for the derivatives?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you are going to tell me what we have to apply. Okay. What's the time? Yeah. Evaluate integral over C. Evaluate integral over C. dz divided by z square into e power z. Evaluate integral over C. dz divided by z square into e power z, where C is mod z equal to 1. Where C is mod z equal to 1. Now tell me, how will you do this problem?
We take f of z as e power minus z.
Very good. F of z, you can take it as e power minus z. So you rewrite this integral as e power minus z into dz divided by z square. Okay. So
A will be 0, ma'am.
what dear? Yeah. We know that Cauchy integral formula for derivatives will be equal to integral over C f of z dz divided by z minus a whole power n plus 1 will be equal to what? It will be equal to ma 2 pi I, sorry, n factorial divided by 2 pi I. No, sorry, 2 pi I by n factorial.
Yeah, ma'am. 2 pi I by n factorial.
Sorry, no. This side, no, right. 2 pi I by n factorial into f power n of a. Okay, so on comparing, a equal to 0, and what is your n? N is equals to 1. N is equals to 1, and what is your f of z? E power minus z. No, so integral over C. What is the given? One more point I forgot to say. You should check whether the point is lying inside that region. Then only you can evaluate. Otherwise, directly it will be 0. So here a equal to 1 I wrote and n equal to 3. Here itself you write down. A equal to 1 minus 1 lies inside mod z is equals to 2. Then only we can evaluate it. I forgot to write that line there. So here, okay. On comparing a equal to 0, n equal to 1, f of z is equals to minus 1. So a equal to 0 lies inside mod z is equals to 1. Therefore, integral over C, your f of z is e power minus z dz divided by z square will be equal to 2 pi I by n factorial. So 2 pi I divided by n factorial is 1 factorial into f dash of a. F dash of a is what? My f dash of 0. Now what is your f of z? F of z is equal to e power minus z. What is your f dash of z? Minus e power minus z. So f dash of 0 will be equal to minus 1. So this will be equal to 2 pi I by 1 factorial into minus 1, which is minus 2 pi I. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I think with this we'll wind up. We'll see Cauchy residue theorem in the next class. Some of them have doubts still in the papers. I guess you can ask. And before that, I'll just take attendance.